Hey everyone, it's Gunner here, and this is my review for episode 1 of KingOhger, otherwise entitled I Am the King. So the episode starts off by telling the story of the Guardian KingOhger, which is basically their Megazord, and how it saved humanity from the Bugnarok alongside 5 heroes. Each hero became a king of their own country, with Shoe Gods being the Zords assigned to each country. But it states in the prophecy that after 2,000 years of sleep, the Bugnarok would return from the depths of earth, and this year is the year of the reawakening. We first arrive at Shugadam, where apparently a signing ceremony is being held, and all the 5 kingdoms are assembling to form a 5 kingdom alliance. Next, we see each of the king's countries and castles, starting with the country Ishabana and Madame Himeno, the Yellow Ranger, then the country Tofu and Lord Kaguraki, the Black Ranger. Next, we meet Rita in Gokon, she's the Purple Ranger, and lastly, in Nakosopa, we're introduced to President Yama. We start to see all the Shoe Gods arrive in Shugadam. The 4 kings are walking in the ceremony with all the people watching them. We then go to a scene of a bunch of children role-playing as the heroes of KingOhger, and we see Gira playing with them. Then we are interrupted by a tax collector bothering some civilians, and Gira ends up interfering, and the children start throwing sticks at the tax collector, and he runs away. Gira believes that a king should be a good person, and the job of a king is to protect all of his citizens. He believes the king thinks the same way. We see all of the kings in the castle of Shugadam, and the kings start discussing an alliance to protect their kingdoms from the Bugnarok. We also properly get introduced to Shugadam's king Raceless Hasty. He wants to lead them. The kings go to raise their sword, but Yangma decides not to. He believes Raceless is going to manipulate the KingOhger. He questions why Raceless should even be the leader. Raceless says it's because his country was first, and the KingOhger cannot be revived without God Kuwagata, who is currently stuck in stone. Yangma believes that Raceless is just monopolizing power under the guise of the prophecy to gain full power of all the kingdoms. Yangma decides to leave and return to his kingdom. We then start to see the earth rumbling and see the rise of the Bugnarok wanting to destroy humanity, and they start to cause damage to the kingdoms and kill humans. We see 3 of the heroes transform, the yellow, black, and purple rangers. In terms of the transformation, I thought it was pretty cool. I like that the little "you are the king" sound effect when they transform. They start to fight back against the Bugnarok. Meanwhile, Gira is scrambling around and sees Kugain hurt. Madame Himeno tells Gira to leave Kugain alone with her and she will be alright. Meanwhile, Raceless is sitting in his castle watching the chaos ensue. This makes Gira go to the castle and question what the heck Raceless is even doing. Raceless blames it on Yangma and says the shoe god Kuwagata refuses to wake up. Raceless decides that after they deal with the Bugnarok, they are going to attack Nakosopa in the name of justice. Gira starts to realize how corrupt Raceless is and how all he wants is full power and control. Meanwhile, we get a few scenes of the 3 rangers battling out against the Bugnarok. I thought these scenes were pretty cool, and I love the special effects they put into this episode. After realizing how corrupt Raceless is, Gira strikes out Raceless and takes his sword. We then get a scene of Yangma trying to wake up the Shoe God Kuwagata but completely failing. Back at Shugadam Castle, Gira decides that he will become a king, one who protects his people. The sword then starts to power up and the Shoe God Kuwagata is reawakened. Gira is teleported to Kuwagata and transforms into the Red Ranger. He controls Kuwagata and puts on this piece of equipment when he's inside the Zord. He combines all the Shoe Gods to transform into the KingOhger. He uses the KingOhger to attack the giant Bugnarok. I found this Megazord scene to be pretty epic and dramatic at the same time. I love the way he controls the Zord, kind of using his actual motions when he uses the equipment. After beating the Bugnarok, Gira is surrounded by Raceless' men, and Raceless is going to kill him for being a traitor. That's where the episode ends off. So next episode's beginning is probably going to be pretty exciting. Overall, I thought this was a great first episode. I would give it an 8 out of 10. I loved all the fighting scenes. I liked seeing all the differences between the kingdoms, and I'm interested to see how the story continues to progress. I also love the plot twist of Raceless being a corrupt leader who just wanted full power and control of all the kingdoms instead of actually caring to protect the citizens of the kingdoms. That's it for my review of this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this episode, and I will see y'all next time.